Hi everyone, it's Susan Jones and welcome back to my Sunday Spotlight. Today I have a question for you. Have your kids been glued to an iPad or a computer for what seems like 10 to 12 weeks straight? No? Is it just me? Does that sound like an infomercial? Because that's kind of how I'm feeling. I'm kind of like, okay, I'm good on the iPad, I'm good on the whole distance learning situation, let's go outside. And now that summer is here, I wanted to share just a few ways to kind of encourage learning outside. Now, I do want to clarify that these activities aren't necessarily like academic based, like you're not going to be going outside and practicing straight up addition and subtraction like I have shared those types of games in the past. In fact, I'll put a card up here and I'll link some of my outdoor learning games down in the description below. But instead, these are more like freestyle type, go outside and encourage your kids to do some of this stuff on their own. Now, before we dive in, I do want to let you know that the 3 activities I'm going to share today are pretty nature-esque. So if you don't have a backyard or a place near you where you can find some trees and some grass and things like that, this video might not be the one for you, and that is a-okay. I do have a bunch of chalk activities that I will go ahead and link above and down below in case you want to check those out. All 3 of these activities are things I plan to do with my boys this year, which is why I like to share them with you. And the first one is to create your own obstacle course. Not only do obstacle courses encourage both creativity and movement, they can be a lot of fun. I really like to challenge my boys to use what is already outside, like rocks and sticks, to kind of make their own path and make their own obstacle course that the other one then has to complete. And if they don't have a brother or sister, that's totally fine. They can do it themselves. And if you want to get involved, they can create their obstacle course and have you try to do it. Now, I really like to let their creativity fly on this one, but if you want to give them some ideas, they can go ahead and collect some rocks. Like I said, they can make a little starting line with the rocks, or you can start in one spot, they can hop like a bunny until this rock, and when they reach that pebble, then you have to crawl like a lion to the next part. Maybe you have to run around 3 times on the stick on the ground before you have to race back to the start. Again, movement, 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 off the iPads, off the TV, outside, running around. That's my goal all summer. Now, you absolutely don't have to do this, but I do want to let you know that for Christmas this past year, my boys actually got these stepping stones from Amazon. They are not cheap, but they were very sturdy. They are indoor and outdoor, and they come in all different sizes, which is great. So if they want to do you can't touch the ground is lava. They like to spread them all around our playroom or outside. And like I said, the varying heights makes it hard for them to balance, so it is great for kids. So I do want to share those just in case you are looking for something to aid in the obstacle course making. I also know that there are probably some other cheaper ones that are probably great quality, so if you happen to know about them or use them with your own kids, please leave them down in the comments so we can see them. The next way to go ahead and encourage outdoor learning and outdoor adventure this summer is through scavenger hunts. Now, there are so many different ways you can do a nature kind of scavenger hunt or an outdoor scavenger hunt, and this one doesn't necessarily need any trees or anything around it. You can make it very nature-esque, or you can do something like a texture scavenger hunt, where students have to go outside and they have to find something smooth, something bumpy, something rough. You can also do something like a color scavenger hunt or a 5 senses scavenger hunt. I actually went ahead and made some free scavenger hunt activity sheets if you want to go ahead and print these out to use with your kids or to send along to students at home for summer learning. And just a tip, I've shared this before, I think in my Christmas video, but my son Theodore, especially the older one, he loves to go outside with some binoculars. I have bought some kids binoculars that we use all the time, and when they go out and do a scavenger hunt, getting to actually hold and wear binoculars just adds a whole new little fun level to it. All right, the last way I have to go ahead and encourage some outdoor learning this summer is to do a little nature building. And now there's 2 parts to nature building that we usually do. The first is the collection phase. And what that means is my boys will usually go out with a little bowl and they will have to go ahead and collect some things from nature. They will collect rocks and sticks and probably some flowers and some dirt. This is kind of a dirty activity. So if you're not about that, either get over it or don't do this part. And then is the building portion. And with the building portion, once they've collected all their materials, they can either open-endedly just build something, whatever they want, kind of see where it takes them, or your kids might need a little more prompting. So maybe they want to go ahead and build a shelter for an animal, like a bear's den. Or maybe they want to build a bridge or make a building. Whatever they want to do, it's just another fun way to kind of promote STEM and promote creativity and just kind of get their hands dirty and work a little bit. Now, instead of building something, I have also seen plenty of times people will make like flower art or plant art. So instead of probably collecting the rocks, and they could probably still use sticks, but instead of the rocks, they'll collect flowers, grass, different plants, maybe leaves, and on a white piece of paper, they will go ahead and glue them on the paper to create some sort of beautiful artwork. So there you have 3 fun and easy ways to go ahead and encourage some outdoor play, outdoor learning, and outdoor activity this summer. Please let me know down in the comments any other ways you are getting your kids out, getting them playing, and getting them to have some fun away from a screen this summer. As always, if you like this video, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up so I know. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel and click that bell. That way you're notified of every new week's video. See you next Sunday. Bye.